Every winter, I start planning what I'm going to be growing in spring in my garden. And there's a lot of things to keep track of. You gotta know when you're going to be planting it out. And for each single plant, you have to have a different time when you start. This is GrowPlanner. It's a garden app that I made for iOS and Android to help me out with that. You tell it where you are at, and based on your location and your climate, the schedules and timing for each plant is created for you. So let's say I want to grow a tomato. I'm gonna look up tomato, click grow, and here I have the templates that are available: start indoors or buy a transplant. So for indoors, the seeding dates are March 21st to May 2nd. And March 21st sounds fine to me. Click add batch, and that adds to my planning. Now let's go look for a pepper. Let's click grow. I want to start indoors, and for this one, March 7th through March 28th is the planting window, and today is March 14th, so it selected today's date for planting. Let's say I'm gonna be planting jalapeno peppers. So we're gonna start it today. We'll transplant it May 16th, and then we have other tasks that you can do. So water, fertilize June 6th, and harvest date July 15th is when we can expect first harvest. Let's click add batch, and right there at the top we can see peppers, jalapenos. We're just at it, and it's highlighted green. That means it's a task that needs to be done today. Let's get out those trays, put some soil, and plant those seeds. And after we are done with that task, let's complete it. And there we go. We have completed that task. And now we can find those jalapeno peppers. And the next thing that we have to do for it is transplant it to the garden. But I want to add another reminder for me to water while they're small. So this is optional. Let's say I want a reminder in 2 days, and this task will be repeated. We'll be watering every 3 days. Click add task, and now we have that watering task created for us. So right there at the very top, now we have a pepper jalapeno water March 16th. Now for each task, you will get notification at whatever time you specify. The day of that task needs to be done, and that's how you keep track of the plants. Now how the scheduling works is it uses your last frost for when to start your seeds to plant in spring, and then it uses your first frost date to determine when to plant to get a fall crop. If we look at carrots, we have 2 growing options, and one is spring, so April 11th through May 23rd, and the other crop is a fall crop, July 23rd to August 20. That's the window that we can plant it in. Now, something else that is used is the hardiness zone. So my zone is 8B, which is pretty hot. And that zone is used to adjust some of the planting schedules based on your zone. So for instance, if I want to plant stock, I get warnings about this plant in my zone because this plant likes a colder climate, and 8B is kind of too warm for it. And because of that zone, it does give me a warning, but it also adjusted the planting time to plant it 2 to 3 weeks ahead of when you would plant it. So that is how the zones are used. GrowPlanner is available right now on iPhone and Android, and the link is in the description. If you're trying to get more organized this season, give it a shot, and I hope it helps. There's lots of other features in the app, but one of the things is you can archive your planting history, and that way you can look what you have been planting year over year and looking at the notes that you have. And in here you can see that I already have my last year's planting here.